Point of sale service tracking. Vehicle profiles, or the point of sale reports, are handed to our customers at the point of vehicle drop-off. If a customer is not available, meaning that they dropped off the vehicle the night before, it is possible for us to give them these reports either via email or have it printed out for them when the vehicle is finished, and we can leave it on the front seat. But the point is that the information that we provide is relevant to the service visit. So for example, if Leah comes in, I click on Leah's vehicle and I notice that her Ford Taurus, which she just brought in, probably has 409,000 miles on the odometer. So I say, Leah, I'll be right back. So I go to the car and I check the odometer. And when I come back, I say, you know what, I was off. So I can go ahead and at the top here, type in 184,456 miles. And actually, it's going to be very close to what we had predicted. Because we've got 15 service visits, ServiceIntelligence very accurately tracks how much a vehicle is driven, and it has the odometer reading from the previous visit, so all we're doing is counting days elapsed and then multiplying it by the daily mileage. I can also provide Leah with a second report for the Oldsmobile. Now this Oldsmobile is her husband's car, and I say, wow, your husband's driving 85 miles a day. And she may say something like, yeah, you know, he's putting in a lot of miles. And let me think, yeah, it's about 40 miles each day. That's about right. The point is that we are communicating to Leah that we have intimate knowledge of her family vehicles. And I would go further and say, you know, that we sell you a third almost of the maintenance that we sell your husband because we adjust it according to vehicle usage. Now this is important for Leah. Let's assume that Jackie comes in and I click on Jackie's car, and now I see that Jackie's driving 26 miles per day. Now this is where our information builds credibility in giving our customers a customized report specific to their own vehicle and to their driving habits. Point of sale service tracking. Point of sale service tracking is one of the most powerful aspects of service intelligence, in that it allows us to provide our customers with authoritative reports at the point of sale. These reports are designed to be given to our customers when the vehicle is dropped off. So for example, if Leah comes in with their Ford Taurus, I can click on the Ford Taurus and ServiceIntelligence assembles the entire service history and it sorts it by services rendered. And it divides them into 3 groups. First group, do now. Second group is do next. And the third group, very important to us, is, as service providers, are all the services which we have never performed. In this example, this vehicle has been in 15 times, but we have never provided an oil change. We've never changed her air filter or fuel filter, or ever replaced hoses. Because of the mileage of this vehicle, it's important for us to have this information and engage the customer. And I would ask Leah, who does your oil changes? Maybe she says, you know, I go down the street to the quick lube and they take care of it. So one of the things that we can do is explain to Leah that there might be a better way to manage her preventive maintenance. And I would print out the second vehicle in the family, which is the Oldsmobile, and print out the second report to show her that we know the difference between her husband's car that's only driven 9 miles per day and her own vehicle that's driven 33 miles per day. And this way, we can say that not all businesses have a system like ours where they are actually adjusting the services sold based on usage. So if you take the Oldsmobile to a regular oil change lube place, they may be doing services more often than needed. This kind of insight into the family vehicles and also the ability to print out a report with precisely what's needed helps us, for example, say to Leah that, you know, why don't we schedule for your customer to come in on Wednesday? We haven't done any work on his brakes since June of 2009, and although it's a low mileage vehicle, a brake inspection is due. How's Wednesday next week? So this gives us an opportunity to sell services on vehicles that are not in front of us. If Jackie comes in, again, I would click on Jackie's car, and you'll notice that we have tabs across the top. And as we add additional vehicles, ServiceIntelligence adds a tab for us for easy reference. For Jackie, she's driving 16 miles a day, and you will also notice that recommendations are tracked, also known as declined work, so that on a single report we've got the entire picture for the vehicle. If, for example, when Jackie comes in, I would say to her, I bet you've got 157,804 miles on your odometer, I'll be right back. And I come back and I say, oh no, you know what, I was a little off, you have 157,845 miles. So by entering it, I am able to update the report with the exact mileage, and if needed, sometimes the items in the blue go to the red because the mileage is higher, or some items may be in the red, they go into the blue because it's lower. So the point is that we can provide a very accurate analysis of the vehicle service needs. I can also email these to myself, to my customer by clicking on the email button, and if I have an email, it would appear. And if I don't, I can ask, if we're on the phone and I'm discussing a vehicle with one of our customers, you have very authoritative, quick access to the vehicle service history. The reports typically should be printed out on color laser printers. We recommend that a black and white copy be printed for your own staff. And the reason for this is that when you are doing vehicle inspections, it makes no sense to spend time on those things that the vehicle doesn't need. And this report here is a good example. I would provide this to my technicians and say, be sure to look at the cabin filter and the brakes, and also inspect all of the items which we have no history for, but don't spend any time on those things that are not needed right now. So this creates efficiencies within my organization. The last thing that is worthwhile mentioning is that with fleet accounts, it is possible to take the role of a fleet manager on their behalf and provide them with reports that allows us to take a proactive approach in telling our customers which vehicles they should bring at which time. ServiceIntelligence at its core is designed to deepen customer loyalty through excellence in service by providing authoritative reports at the point of sale, and they have the effect of lowering anxiety for our customers because it is fact-based and it's objective as opposed to subjective, and this is a very important component in our deepening of our customer loyalty.